Alright guys, I'm TheLuciferFallen and tonight I'm interviewing Hands Off Gretel. If you by any chance haven't heard of them before, can you tell us a little bit about your music and what you do, you know, that boring question?
Oh god.
Oh no.
You remember what happens when I
Go
get
on,
asked?
Sam, you do it.
Oh fucking hell.
Go on, warm it up.
I think I'm going to hand this over to Lauren.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No.
Hot potato.
You're best to say that.
What am I saying again?
Oh, like what you do and like your music and everything.
Okay,
Describe the band.
well, we're Hands Off Gretel, and we're from, it don't matter, we're from UK, Sheffieldish, and we're alternative rock, kind of grungy, and like, if you like bands more, it's sometimes screamy, sometimes not screamy, like soft and sweet, kind of grunge, 90s influenced music.
Yeah. So, we'll get straight on to the questions. I've got some kind of semi-interesting ones you might not have been asked before. He's got at least one that has you thinking. So
You've lost me that question already.
Okay, so, right, so my first question is, so like, Lauren, where do you draw your inspiration from most? Because I see like you're such a creative person and you've got more creativity in your little finger than your entire body and it's but what inspires you? Like, where do you get most of your creative stuff?
Probably just frustration.
Yeah.
Like being bored.
Mm-hmm.
Being bored and feeling a bit squished.
Yeah.
Like a bit squished by, like, because I mean, you kind of got your little space in society of your little gap, like a tiniest little gap. And I think it's kind of just the feeling of being squished in that little gap. You kind of, I don't really know. Like I just like getting it all out. If I feel down, I feel like I can just make something out of it. I mean, the songs are not like sad. They're kind of more a bit like, ugh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I know exactly.
and just like like I'm at home and I'm like, it's just getting that feeling out, that frustration, shaking your body like a lettuce kind of thing.
So, you guys may or may not know I'm a musician as well, and I'm touring with a bunch of guys in the next couple of months. I want to ask you what sort of advice you have for me for touring with guys, what the worst thing about doing it is, like just having to be with a bunch of...
If you can get your own
Scruffy
hotel room,
boys.
do it.
Yes. Oh
Yes.
God.
And also, don't stay sane.
Yeah.
And if you contract
Yeah.
rabies before you tour, it's a bonus. Just
That's
go
the
with
thing.
it. Go with the flow. If you're frosting.
John, you can't answer this because you are the guys. I've got to answer this.
Fine.
Well,
I will
if
be
we answer it,
antagonist.
touring with you.
No,
instead.
Yeah.
When
Well,
you're
that's the
eating
thing.
spaghetti hoops out of a cannon.
That's the thing. When you realise that they're gross, there's only one thing you can do.
Join us.
The only thing you can do is join them, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Because if you go, oh, like me, I go, oh, Sam, that's horrible. It just goes, and it's like, I'm like, oh, Sam, stop fighting, that's horrible. And the next thing you know, the ass is against your face because you're a target then. You're like going, oh, no, don't that's me. And
Just embrace it.
you got to embrace it. You've just got to go,
You've got to
you know
breathe
what,
that
Sam?
fart in.
You just got to get used to it,
Back
make it
out.
party it, and then up the game, give it back.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll try.
Yeah, it's hard. Eventually,
Lots of eggs and beans.
eventually, you end up as disgusting as them.
Yeah.
You can't, Tim.
So I have a kind of related question coming up next. So you guys tour a lot, like all the time, constantly. What are some tips for just touring constantly and just what keeps you guys going, what stops you from going insane, being on the road all the time?
It's kind of good because we kind of get along.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't get along with someone, you know it instantly because you just hate them. You're just like, oh, Jesus, I don't know. But we get along, so like, we keep each other up. We all have his moments. You're more Jane than I am.
I'm
Mainly.
grandpa.
We go up and down, like sometimes it's like Sam's day and he's just like the most annoying person in the world. And then it's me that's moaning. But alcohol usually.
Yeah.
If you're going on long journeys as well, make sure there's an auxiliary beat.
Yes,
And you have
music.
your music.
Music.
Make sure you rotate the uncomfortable seats in the van as well.
That's
Rotate
Yeah.
the seats.
If you find any reason to resent someone, you will
Pick
hold
different best
that.
friends.
My God.
Yeah.
Carry your own pillow because it'll end up in a fucking puddle.
Yeah.
This is more of a fun one. What are your go-to like food and drink on tour? I think if I remember right, some of you are vegan, some of you are So what are your tips for touring while vegan?
Always have your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You put Google Maps and you just gotta put vegan food and it just takes you. We went to a vegan, it was a vegan Chinese when it was an fusion thing.
Yeah, like all kind of Asian cuisine
Yeah.
in one.
And they were just going, more? Like, oh no thanks, more? But
It's also when you're checking beers out and stuff, and you're
Yeah,
drinking drinks like
different
normalised
beers.
drinks, you don't know if they're vegan or not.
vodka just all the time.
That was deadly. 6 hours later we played and I couldn't perform properly because my belly was so full of Chinese food that I couldn't even move on
Some
stage.
places it's hard though, when it like we've had to just make do with bread. It's like,
Some good bread though.
but then, yeah. I mean, Germany was really good.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be like sausages and everything,
Yeah.
but there's a lot.
It
There's a lot.
was.
Throwing wurst at you! Have wurst!
Sam ate many sausages in Germany. Spicy one, at least.
Yeah, we all knew about it.
We did.
Nice.
They'll do bad things to your insides.
You guys all have a very particular look. Do you have any like icons or style that you aspire towards, and what kind of motivates you to be so creative looking every day? I have a very hard time when I get out of bed and I'm like, I can't be bothered. You know?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do you be so, you know?
I like 90s pop stars.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of went a bit Marilyn Manson slash Britney.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that.
Yeah.
I like the Britney, like on the Slave for You video. It's all oily. I like that.
Yeah.
But then I also like Marilyn Manson, so I kind of do both.
Him on the Slave for You video, he's
Yeah.
looking well in that video.
And Mel B.
Yeah.
By accident. Alright, what
You
about
haven't got your Melody outfit on.
you? You're a techno Viking.
Yeah, techno
Okay,
Viking.
every influencer draws Techno Viking or whatever's cheap in Primark. that's about me summed up entirely. Anyone's trying to copy me, just walk through Primark with a tenner. That's me for a year.
You like your vest, don't you? Your John
Yeah.
McClane vest.
They're
Sure.
vests.
Vests.
Not vests, vests. More substance in these boys.
Sam's definitely a band t-shirt and
Band t-shirt.
cool baseball lamb type of guy.
Skinny jeans. I was like little Chris, I think.
Yeah.
Inadvertently, but we'll take it.
Big Chris.
I don't really know what I am. I'm sort of punky, but well, I am a punk, but
Like a
I
bit
don't
like
really
a-
know what
like
I'm.
an
I'm
onion.
Chewing me juice in there. Her hair's lethal. That is, you know about it.
Right, and so how do you like stay motivated every day to look so amazing every day?
I think that's what you do.
Is it just
Let's all just and cry.
Well, for me, it's kind of, I don't get dressed up for anyone else except myself. Like when I'm at home, like the whole like smudged makeup and everything, I kind of do. I actually started looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, sometimes I want to be like dressed pretty and look pretty and look in the mirror and be like, makeup's very good. But then other times I'm like, look at myself and I'm like, I get all paints out and I'm like, and for me it's kind of, I get dressed up when I feel like I need that oomph. And when I play on stage I feel like I need it, it's like a persona, you paint your face and you go whoever you want to be.
yeah?
So like when I get dressed, some days I don't like it and I feel like crap. I look at myself in the mirror and if I'm not dressed up I know about it, I'm like, ugh. But then for me, I put the outfit on and I can bring myself up.
Yeah.
For me, you should always be do what you want, dress how you want, and
You don't even do
look
makeup, what you want about
how you want. Not today. I think no matter what you are or how you dress, there's always somebody got a problem with it. So you might as well be yourself,
Yeah.
be proud of it,
Clowns.
and bollocks to all them that don't.
That's right.
What are your current musical obsessions? Like, what are you just listening to non-stop?
To be honest with you, at the moment, in the last few days, I've been listening to an American band called Teenage Bottle Rocket. Do you know them?
I do.
Well,
I would listen to Slaves a lot the past couple of days, and the dance guy called Deadmau. Weirdly.
I can't remember.
I've kind of been at work and that sort
we've
of
been listening to 80s chart music on the way here.
Yeah. I think I've been on a No Doubt binge at the moment. I was never really into No Doubt, and then I just went into them like late. Yeah.
I love No Doubt.
No Doubt. I like Gwen Stefani. Like I liked her so I knew that first, and then I found No Doubt, and now I just love No Doubt.
The last thing I was listening to probably Manson quite a bit.
Yeah,
But-
it's because we're going to see him.
Yeah.
One thing I'm looking forward to listening to is a punk band called Chelsea, who've just brought a new album out, and I'm a big fan of them. So So I'm looking forward to hearing that, but I haven't received it yet because I've only just ordered it. That'll be my next lesson, I think.
Alright, so have you got an answer for that question?
No, but I still want to try.
I want to see you suffer. So, Andrew, do you want to ask your.
Well, this question was originally for Sean, but it could be directed towards the entire band. So,
It's a good question.
if you were to pick one guitarist that you could have a fight with, and not like a guitar rock fight, as in a physical fist fight, who would it be?
Who's really little?
But that's what I was thinking.
Oh, go with the guitarist at AC/DC. You got to.
I
My
know.
dad
Angus
would
Young, yeah.
love it. Angus Young. You got to.
Oh my
Well, you
god,
could
we can
bully
have
him
a
as
one
just
leg
as-
fight.
Just nick his
Angus
dinner.
Young.
Oh my
Pull his tie.
I can have like a one leg fight with him, that'd be class.
Angus, you got to pick him.
Okay, Angus Young. I was gonna go like Jim Askus, who's got like a rheumatoid arthritis, so I
I know.
could grapple him at the ground, but I feel bad.
No, grab the little short. Pull him down.
Should we say
Okay.
a unanimous band decision is Angus
Angus
Young?
Young.
Angus
Okay,
Young.
we are all going to fight Angus Young at the same time.
We're gonna
I
pull him,
has to
pick his
hop on
dinner
one
money,
leg.
pull his tie and pull his shorts down.
Oh my god, let's just not even fight him, let's just bully him like he's in school.
Yeah.
He's wearing the uniform, let's make him feel psychologically like he's in
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!
Oh, detuned your guitar. have
Alright, so. Do you have any more interesting questions, Andrew? No? Are you done? Okay, well, so. That was Hands Off Gretel. Thanks so much for letting me interview you guys.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing you play in less than half an hour now.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
so much.
Catch you later,
Thank you.
guys.